But obviously if I get to work with Allu Arjun, I'll be really happy because I really liked his dancing a lot. It was like too cool. So I really liked his dancing a lot. Which I remember Mahesh Babu's movies used to come a lot. I found him actually really cute, and the way his acting was, it was like so natural and it looked very it's never like that, and especially even in the industry today, as equal as men are doing well, even women are doing well, and I don't look at them as men and women, I look at them as just actors. I don't know, whatever they want to compliment, some call me cute, some call me. And it was great shooting because when you play a character which is a lot like you in your real life, it becomes easier to act. I think from the entire team, I've learned that hard work and dedication is very important to make a film. Because as a newcomer, the opportunities are not given so easily. So I have Showtime, which is very strong and a very different genre film, and then I have Aakathayi, which is a more light, more girl next door kind of film. So I hope the audience likes me in both the characters. Hi Indiaglitz, I'm Rukshar. So my picture Aakathayi is releasing on the 10th of March, and I'm super excited.
So how did this film fall into place for you?
So actually I was shooting, I'm actually from Bangalore, I live in Bangalore, and I was wrapping up my Kannada film called Run Antony. So when I got in touch with Ram, and he was very keen on casting me for this film. So I met him, I discussed the film with him, and I really liked the role because it was very different from my other movies. My other movie roles were pretty much intense. This was more light, more nice peppy girl with a very stylish character and like a nice college life. So it was a role I could relate to very well. And then obviously the team was great. So many senior artists were working on the project. So that actually gave me a lot of encouragement and hope to be a part of this project. So that's how I got it.
What is your character's name?
So my name in the movie is Anaga. So Anaga is basically a girl, she lived abroad and she's come now to Vizag to continue her further studies. And she's a very full of life, very smart girl, independent girl, very strong girl. She always supports what is right, and she's a very like today's young generation girl.
To what extent could you relate yourself to that character?
So actually, I'm pretty much like that. Like in nature, I'm very talkative. I'm pretty much like a little hyper, and I also have just graduated from college like 2 years back. So I could relate to it very well, and all the scenes were very much like how I am, except for the language, obviously. So I'm not very familiar with Telugu, but that was not an issue. The team really helped me with that. So overall, throughout the movie, I could relate to my character very well. And it was great shooting because when you play a character which is a lot like you in your real life, it becomes easier to act.
So whose reference did you take? Is it your directors or some other actors from my movie?
No, I obviously took my director's reference because I can learn a lot from my senior actors who have played roles like these. But then everyone I think has their own individuality, what they can portray on screen, because obviously looking at other actors do this kind of role, I learned a lot. So I got a lot of like references to probably relate to my character, but I did it in my own way, in my own style, and I hope everyone likes it. So let's see.
You have said that this is the first time that you were offered a peppy role. Earlier ones were intense.
Yeah, intense as in, they were very strong, powerful, very intense acting oriented roles. Like this role is obviously demands a lot of acting, but this kind of acting was more like myself. The other roles that I did was not much like me, but they were very challenging and it was fun shooting them. So this role came a little, like I could play it a little more easier because I could relate to it more than my other roles.
You have said that you are cast in performance-oriented roles. When exactly did it happen? Was it happening from day one from first movie itself?
The other movies I did, obviously, when the director needs to believe that she can portray this kind of role on screen. Like I've done another Telugu movie, Showtime, which will be releasing by end of March. So in that movie, the role is very intense. It's very, very acting oriented, and it's a very strong portrayal of of a girl, independent girl. But basically, it's a different set, a different genre film. So my role also is different. So obviously the acting there was more hardcore, and here it's obviously more light. So I think I'm glad that I've got a variety of roles to showcase my acting, because as a newcomer the opportunities are not given so easily. So I have Showtime, which is very strong and a very different genre film, and then I have Aakathayi, which is a more light, more girl next door kind of film. So I hope the audience likes me in both the characters.
Apart from the character in Aakathayi, which aspect of the story attracted you to the movie?
So the thing is, I like the way they kept it very related to the generation today. So our generation today obviously is like overtaken by technology so much that I actually like the way they took every part of each scene, had some kind of it had knowledge and more sense to it. It wasn't just put because the scene needs to be put. Every scene in the movie is very well explained. It's very well justified. So it was just like, okay, scene dalna hai to dal do types. It wasn't like that. It was very well suited and very well put in the film. So you feel like the film is going on very smoothly. It doesn't feel like it's here and there. It's very smooth and very consistent in the way the scenes were put and the way everything was put together. So that I really liked when I heard the script.
Is this a romantic comedy with a message? Is it giving a message?
It's basically learning a lesson, basically, in our day-to-day lives. Learning something from, more about values, more about morals. So totally, actually, it has all aspects that you'll find. Like instead of going and watching only a love story or only a thriller or only an action, this movie has everything: thriller, love, action. It's like a complete package. So obviously, at the end of the movie, there is like the kind of portrayal of each character will obviously make you learn something or the other. So at the end of it, the message is more about morals and more about values and more about loving yourself, your family, and accepting. Generally we don't accept things that happen in our daily life, especially if there are some negative thoughts or negative news. But life actually has positive and negative things in it. So this movie will actually tell you that even if bad things happen in your life, you should accept it because it's a part of life. So that is the kind of message.
What have you learned from the movie by doing the movie?
So I've learned basically in terms of my experience, I've learned a lot because of the senior actors. We have Pradeep Rawat sir, then we have Ramki sir, then Ramanand sir. So all of them actually, I got to work with Ramki sir, and he's extremely humble and extremely professional. So learning and working with such kind of people and learning so much from them is one experience. Then more than that, from the film, I think from the entire team, I've learned that hard work and dedication is very important to make a film. So that is one thing I've really learned, and I'm definitely going to incorporate more of that in my career.
So more about your co-star.
So Ashish, I actually met him when I came to meet Ram for the movie. So he was a very chilled out, very young guy, and we got along very well. So the movie also is like college life. Me, Ashish, Naveen, all of us are like a group in a college. So it was really fun shooting with them. He's very energetic. Even Naveen and Ashish, both of them are very positive, very energetic. So on sets, it used to be very funny and it used to be really light and good. And they used to keep doing some or the other masti. So it was good to shoot. And Ashish is a very good co-star, very supportive. And let's see how it goes. All the best to him. It's his debut film, and so it's mine.
And Rukshar means rosy cheeks, right?
Rukshar means a girl with rosy cheeks, yeah.
Yeah. So what do guys compliment you most often?
I don't know. Whatever they want to compliment. Some call me cute, some call me pretty, some call me bubbly. And so it depends, I think, on the character, the way they relate to the character. That's what they give you a certain tag as. I think it's that.
As an actress, by doing what do you learn, and from where do you learn? Whom and where?
So basically, I think watching a lot of movies teaches you a lot, because these days the thing is there are different kind of movies that are made. So every character is so different and so unique. So more than like, see, acting is not about just learning your lines and just saying it. It's more about the feel and a lot about the body language. So whenever I watch any movie, I try learning a lot of the body language, a lot of the way they carry themselves as the character. So that's how I learn, and I've done some workshops, some theatre workshops. So because of that, I've got some experience. And I think before every film, when you study your character, talk to your director, have a little bit of workshop, so that really helps you. And besides that, yeah, you have to refer, get some references, watch movies, watch how the actors act, and try making it as natural as possible. So that's how I try getting some tips.
In an interview, you said that you like Mahesh Babu for being a natural,
yeah,
and Allu Arjun for being an amazing dancer.
Yeah.
So, tell more about that.
So I remember when I had just come down. Like I used to live in Goa till my 9th standard. I studied there. So when I came back to when I came down south, I started staying in Bangalore. So I started obviously getting more exposed to Kannada films, to Telugu films. So when I saw like movies like in Hindi which were dubbed and was shown on screen, because I didn't understand the language. I remember Mahesh Babu's movies used to come a lot. So I remember I found him actually really cute, and the way his acting was, though I didn't understand the language, it was like so natural, and it looked very, very, it was, you could understand without even knowing the language. So that connection I really liked, the way he connects with his audience and all. So that connection that he had on, in his acting, which actually without knowing the language also the audience could connect, was I think brilliant. Then Allu Arjun, I'd seen one song of his with Shruti Hassan, and I really, really liked his dancing a lot. Like it was like too cool. So I really liked his dancing a lot.
Looking forward to work with which stars in Tollywood after this movie?
See, I'm open to work with anyone, but obviously if I get to work with Allu Arjun, I'll be really happy, because actually none of my films I've danced. In none of my films, I've done 2 Kannada films, I've done 2 Telugu films. Unfortunately, in none of my films I've got to dance. So hopefully next I get a good movie, a good movie I can have good enough dance, because I'm really looking forward to dancing in a film now, because I love dancing.
Just the other day, a Kannada actress said that comparing to Sandalwood and Tollywood, she said that casting couch is more prevalent in Tollywood. And it has become a kind of a sensational thing to say about Tollywood. So what is your comment, ma'am, being exposed to both, and from what you have observed in the industry?
See, I honestly feel, touch wood, I've never experienced anything like that. And I feel if you're good at acting, you have to focus on your work, and it will definitely do good to you. If you're good at your acting, if you are focused, if you present yourself well, everything will go good for you. And about casting couch, I mean, honestly, I've never had any kind of encounter like that, nor in Sandalwood, nor in Tollywood, and nor in any of the any of my TV commercials or whatever I've done, or any experience I've had so far. So honestly, I don't have any comments about that. But no, for me, Tollywood and Sandalwood both are very respectable industries to work in, and all the people who I work with have given me a lot of respect and love. So I'm really happy that I've been welcomed in both the industries so well.
Because that particular actress has said that Tollywood being a larger industry, it is more prevalent casting couch, and also that it scares her.
See, since obviously as the industry gets more successful and as the industry gets more bigger, people will talk about all sorts of negative things to put the industry down. A lot of people will say things and all, and a lot of people say that it happens, a lot of people say no, it doesn't happen. So honestly, we don't know what the truth is, but I think here we've come all to work and give good work and good films. So the larger the industry, the more the more politics also people will talk about. So we have to just do good films and focus on our work without listening to all of that. So that's what I'm doing.
Of late, actresses, women celebrities like Taapsee have women celebrities like Taapsee have become vocal about women's issues, sexual assault, etc. So as a woman celebrity, or what do you want to say about that, and do you want to do anything to raise awareness against it?
See, honestly, my mother, she's brought us up as very independent, strong girls, me and my sister. So, I never feel like at the end of the day, like, oh, I'm a girl, so I'm any less stronger or any less than anyone else out there. I mean, in terms of the gender I'm talking about. So obviously there are a lot of issues happening, like even the issue that had happened down south. It's obviously really bad and tragic that so many issues are happening. I think it's more about educating people. The more educated people are, the more they will be aware. It's more about teaching every person out there that there is no difference actually beside it's more about telling people there that there's no actually when we strike a difference only between men and women from birth, that's when the mentality and the mindset comes like that. So I think every woman should be given all the rights as equal as men are given, and there should be no differentiation, because I completely stand up for this, that never ever put a woman down just because of the gender thing that she's a girl. It's never like that, and especially even in the industry today, as equal as men are doing well, even women are doing well. And I don't look at them as men and women, I look at them as just actors. Even me, I just consider myself an actor. Obviously I know I'm a girl, but I just consider myself an actor who's working in the industry. So I don't think there should be any kind of differentiation in terms of a girl or a guy. And in terms of doing something, obviously I think we can't help it, but the world there has become pretty bad and there are a lot of issues happening. So I think girls should definitely know self-defense. I myself, I'm trying to learn a little bit of boxing, a little bit of self-defense, and always keep yourself aware and alert around what's happening around you, because I know it's definitely not wrong to be a woman, but people out there are not that good these days, so you have to be very safe and very cautious. So that's the message I would want to give. But at the end of it, always love yourself and always do whatever you want to do. Never stop yourself, at least for one reason, that you're a woman. Never stop yourself to do anything because of that reason. Just do whatever you want and live your life how you want.
Final remarks about the movie.
So Aakathayi is releasing on the 10th of March and it's just about 4 days to go. So I'm super excited. It's my debut in Tollywood and I'm really, really looking forward to it. So I definitely need all your support and all your encouragement, all your love. You guys have given us a lot of love and a lot of support already. And definitely we would want more when the movie releases, obviously. So go watch Aakathayi. It's a complete package. I am 100% sure you all won't get disappointed. Manish Sharma sir has given amazing music. The visual appearance of the movie is brilliant. So it will be a good and fun and nice experience with amazing actors and amazing, it'll be like a treat to the eyes. So definitely go and watch Aakathayi with all your family and friends. You can watch it a lot of times and enjoy the movie. So I really wish that it does really well and is a super duper hit. Thank you.
హాయ్ ఇండియాగ్లిట్స్ వ్యూవర్స్, నా పేరు పూరి జగన్నాథ్. ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ వీడియోస్ ఇండియాగ్లిట్స్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్లో చూడండి. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ ఐజీ తెలుగు.